Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's live stream broadcast here of Braintree Rugby. Taking on the Brookline Warriors. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here at BTN TV as we are ready for the opening kickoff. Starting about 15 minutes after the scheduled 4:30 start time. Braintree kicks it away. Looks like a illegal kick going to be called on Braintree here to start. Haven't seen that this season. Only home match of the season with a victory from Lincoln Sudbury, 10-7 final. Instead of the kickoff, Braintree now find themselves in the middle of the scrum. 35 minutes on the clock here in the opening half. As Braintree secures the ball first. Coming out of the pile. Ten yards given here by the visitors from Brookline. Brookline's only played one game, or according to Arbiter Live, where they've won their only match. As Braintree sends that one out of bounds around the 10-yard line. So side out for Braintree. Rising in the air and winning the ball for Braintree. As another whistle, lots of whistles slowing down the play. Wasn't a very loud whistle, and play continued on the far side, but obviously that's going to be halted. So it'll be a scrum now. Just inside the 20. Braintree really has had the ball most of the time here in the opening, just about 3 minutes. It's a free kick here for the Warriors. Braintree trying to keep them pinned in on their side of the field. As they'll direct this one towards the sideline. And it's off and into the stands. 3 minutes in here to the first half. Another side out, this one up and over everybody. So Braintree possessing here as they try and ruck it forward. Now working it laterally across the field. Continuing it down inside the 25. Braintree looking for the first points here today. Big time collision as Brookline meets Braintree right around the 20. Trying to spread the field. Forcing it right down the middle. That'll be another scrum here. Right around the 15. Seen 3 of them already here in the opening, just over 5 minutes. Trying to find the ball, and Braintree again comes away with it. Trying to break through the pile, and that was a good sequence there as Witham able to drive through some traffic. Looking for a little stiff arm as Pressman makes his way. Braintree now just 10 yards away. We're going to get to the try line. Still looking for our first points. Braintree looking for the first 5. Trying to find Pendergast as he pulls the pile with him. As he's now taken off his feet, and the ball is loose. And now somehow Brookline escapes with the ball. As Braintree takes it back, and then it turns into a try. So very sloppy play on the Brookline side. They had stolen it from Braintree and then gave it away. That is a tough sequence to go against the visitors. But Braintree certainly deserved points there. And the opening 5 scored by the home team. So Mahoney able to score Braintree's first 5 points as they'll now try and kick it through for 2 more. Take that 7-0 lead. The kick was no good, so the score remains 5-0. Braintree in front. Again, where the ball is kicked is where the ball was placed in the back of the end zone there. Braintree with the opening 5 points. Just past the try line, and the ball was placed roughly at the far right post, where Braintree missed it, just wide right. So a good start for the home team, who jumps in front 5-0. And now Brookline will send it away right from midfield. Everybody's got to be behind the kicker, as it's now sent down off a hop. Braintree going to field it inside the 5, taking it out to the 10, 15, all the way out to the 20 before Braintree is taken down. So we've seen a couple of steals here in this first half. Led directly to Braintree's only score, as Pendergast, who had a nice run earlier, this time is taken down right outside the 30, where Braintree now moves it across the field, and a big-time hit. Braintree again goes to the ground quickly to keep play moving in their direction. Trying to move a couple yards at a time, and actually going backwards that time. So they're going to call that a clean takeaway for the Warriors, who now have a chance to tie this one up. And then the ball is dropped. Braintree scoops it up. Wow, we've seen a handful of fumbles. Don't see this very often, or at least we haven't this year. So, surprised. Maybe it's just the hard hitting, but nonetheless, there's been some mistakes here. The opening just over, or just under 10 minutes here in this first half, with 26 minutes left here in the half. Braintree with the 5-0 lead and the ball. 25.5 left. As Braintree coming out of the pile with the ball. It's dropped, and Braintree will lose possession. Lose control of the ball. So we'll see another scrum. Both sides making mistakes here. Braintree's lead is 5. 24:50 to go here in the first half. Clock continuing to move. Running clock. Minus any timeouts or injuries. Looks like they're going to redo that. Brookline did gain possession, but again, the referee, long play dead. Ball still on the ground, and now it is Brookline able to get it as they work it across the field. And a nice run up the field. Braintree with a tandem tackle. Trying to use the middle of the field. Braintree right there to slow that down. In on the play was Bailey with a couple others. Slow down the offense, moving it down the field. As they try and kick it down the field, trying to run it down, and they do. And now Brookline going towards the try line, and they have tied the score at 5. So going the aerial route. You don't see that every day where they try and kick it like that. It is a decent strategy. Obviously, it could not be caught cleanly, but it actually worked out in their favor as it popped to one of their teammates. And we are tied up now at 5. And again, the ball was placed down directly in the middle of the field, so makes it a straight-on kick. This would give Brookline the lead if it's good. And the kick on the way is up there and through. So a 7-5 lead now for the visitors. Both sides have scored once here in the first half, but Braintree, as they have all season, have struggled with their kicking game. .5 remaining here in the first half, as we now have a 7-5 lead for Brookline. This one's sent away, and the ball is mishandled. Still loose as Braintree comes barreling in, trying to jump on that loose ball. Good start, competitive game here to begin this first half. As Brookline with some good speed on the far edge. They try and move it down the field from their own side of the 25. And now trying to kick it down the field again, just like they did earlier. But this time Braintree able to catch it cleanly and try and work it back. As Braintree is tackled at midfield. Trying to ruck it down to the right. So penalty against Brookline. Braintree gets the 10 yards. Clock continuing to move, 19 and a half remaining here in the first half as Braintree sends it to the far edge. That one carries out of bounds. Kicked away by Witham. So a line out here for Braintree on the far side, around the 20. Battling the sun over there. As Braintree steals it in the air. Nice work up over the top by Donkham. Braintree taken down now at the 20. Quick little shuffle in the middle. Pendergast trying to get involved here. Brookline trying to wrap up Braintree. And this time, Braintree's able to hold on to the ball. We've seen both sides lose it a couple times here in this first half. Looking to catapult over the top that time. Tough pass, and Braintree bouncing that. Very fortunate to jump on it. It was a tough ball to handle. Once it's skipped on the turf, you never know which way it's going to bounce. From sent out of play on the opposite side of the field. 17 and a half remaining. Ball right at midfield. Braintree almost able to steal that one away. Stonkham got a piece of it, and then the ball was fumbled. And again, continue to see issues with ball security here in this first half. Maybe feeling the pressure before it was there. Pushing it up over midfield, and then Brookline with a short little pass, and now they have some space. Trying to kick it to the outside, and now they have a full lane to the try line and scoring with 16 minutes on the clock. So Brookline bringing some serious speed down the far side of the field. Braintree just couldn't come away with the tackle. And now they find themselves down 7 at 12-5, barring the extra kick. It's going to be a much more difficult kick this time, though, as it's going to be on a diagonal route to the field goal posts. Both sides getting a little impromptu break here. So we wait for this kick. Kick on the way, and this kick is off the outside of the post and no good. Looked good, and it kicks off, and their score remains 12-5. So Braintree catches a break that time, and obviously you can see that Brookline has a good kicker. It's going to be very difficult for Braintree if they only get 5 from their tries. They're going to win this game. Going to need 7. Braintree kicking it away. 14:20 left in the half. As Brookline now deep in their own side of the field, and Braintree with a high tackle. As they try and kick it away, Braintree able to block it. Nice play to get in the way of that kick. This one goes out right in front of the Brookline bench, around the 30. Just over 13 minutes left now. Braintree's down 12-5. A couple of tries for Brookline, one for Braintree. Very quick from the ground to move that one side to side. As the kick, gonna be tough for Braintree. They got 4 players in that direction and able to track it down right around the 45 on the Braintree side. Seen that a couple times now, and they could not catch it cleanly, and that'll halt it. So we'll go into a scrum here. 12 minutes left in the half. Braintree down 7. So the Womps come away with it. And one more pass finds its way, and a good one as Tran moves it up onto the Brookline side of the field. And now Donkum, as Donkum takes the ball another 5 yards up. Five yards at a time as Braintree moves it a little further down. Now Witham is taken down. And 10 yards going to be given to the home team. Braintree boots this one out of bounds. And right outside the 10 is where Braintree will have it on the line out. Braintree scored first, but they've allowed 2 unanswered scores now to find themselves down for the first time here in the half. Pressman set to send it in. Across the field, as Witham delivers on a little pass to DeVito. It's Braintree now. Just a few yards away from making it 12-10. Got to get points here on this possession. Trying to find Donkham, nowhere really for him to go, no room. And now it's Pendergast piling through. Pendergast diving, and did he lose the ball before he got it down? They are going to say yes, he did. That is very difficult for Braintree to take there, as they were right there, just could not bring the ball to the ground, as Braintree certainly would have had 5 there from it. Bad break for the home team. As this one is kicked out, and Braintree had nobody back to defend it. Both sides going heavy into the pile. Coming over the top, I believe Braintree has it now. So Braintree does have possession from it. Obviously, you have to look back, though, just a few moments ago where Pendergast could not complete the play to the ground, which took away points. As this one is out of bounds at the 20. And with just over 8 minutes left now, Braintree remains down by 7. Side out here, as that one a little bit high, but looked like Braintree may have caught that one back behind the play. And they will keep the ball as Witham dives down, and the ball again was loose for a moment. Braintree does stay with it, trying to close the half out with another score. Self kick, and this time Pendergast is stacked up. Able to take him down. Big body. Warriors able to take down as Braintree works it side to side, and that was a quick takedown. As Pressman now drives it down another 7-8 yards. As Braintree getting close again. With him side to side, up over the top. Good movement as Tran now splits inside the 5. As Braintree with a good passing sequence. They're getting close here. Braintree's had the ball on the side of the field for a while. Now looking to finish it off with the try. Giving it to Pendergast. Pendergast driving towards the line. And now Braintree is going to be in. A try completed. So Braintree gets another 5. It's 12-10. And just like that, Braintree has a chance to knot it up. Looks like Bailey was ultimately the one that gets credited for the try, because Pendergast stopped just short before he was able to just shift the ball a little bit. Braintree now going to kick it from a tough angle, just as the Warriors did earlier. Looks like Tran going to try it this time. So a kick here would knot it up at 12, but this one off the mark. Very difficult kick. So 5 minutes to go as we continue here in the half. Braintree has made it 12-10. Tight game on our hands. This one coming down to the wire. Difference has been one extra kick. Braintree has missed both. So Braintree continuing with possession with 4.5 to go till halftime. And the ball now is loose as Braintree gives it away. Couple of big time hits. Pressmen there involved in that. Inside the 20 on the Braintree side of the field. Trying to hold them here. Halftime not far away now. Trying to stretch it to the far side. There's room there. And Braintree with an excellent tackle. Able to take away the try as Walsh able to get him. And then a big time takedown. Good solid form there. So 10 going to be given here to Brookline, who have a 2-point edge. 12-10 with 3 minutes left here till halftime. So 2.5 left as the side out now. Up over the top, and they're going to whistle it. We're going to see a scrum instead. So Braintree very happy with that. It's obviously there's a 50-50 chance to get the ball now.
Come on, Brookline.
Looks like they're going to do it again here with just 90 seconds left till halftime.
No penalties, guys. Come on.
Braintree able to get it, and they go short with the kick. And trying to work it across the field as everybody was bottled up, and Braintree with a nice tackle. Good time takedown inside a minute. Braintree still holding on, down by 2. So Braintree boots it down over midfield. Brookline secures it, and a big time takedown. Looked like that was Tutkus on that side, able to get him. Under 20 seconds left now as they try and kick it down the field. This one towards the sideline, and Braintree secures the catch. Good play there from the Womps. So time has expired, but we'll go until one more whistle. That one goes out. Need a change of possession now. Around the 20. (12-10) score. Well, something happens here. Final moments. Big time hit there from Witham. Play continues as the Warriors go quick with it. The ball on the ground. And Pressman with a nice takedown. And that was not a play that's going to work, as Braintree trying to send it to the sideline and able to do so successfully. And that'll do it here in the first half. So Braintree catches a break at the end as the Warriors make a mistake trying to boot that one, and the coach not very happy for the Warriors with that play there to sequence the end of the half. 12-10 the score in favor of Brookline, and what has been a very entertaining start here at Alumni Stadium at Braintree High School. 12-10 the score for Brookline over Braintree after 35 minutes of action. We'll be back for second half action here on BCAM TV as we continue our live stream broadcast of rugby here on BCAM TV. Welcome back to Alumni Stadium, getting ready to begin the second half. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are ready here with the 12-10 score in favor of Brookline as Braintree trying to catch the opening kickoff. Good first half of action. Braintree led 5-0, trailed 12-5, and now trailed 12-10 as we begin second half action. So a scrum right at the 10. Still waiting for play to resume. The ball still loose. Looks like Braintree cannot get to it yet. Brookline on the move here, as that was a low tackle, able to wrap him up around the ankles. Braintree forcing it up the field using Pendergast. Now looking to kick it away and able to boot it down to midfield. Takes a nice Braintree roll and now it's scooped up on the Brookline side of the field at the 45. Switched across and Braintree is able to get the tackle. Possession, such a big part of this game. See if Braintree can get it from the second scrum here of the second half. Working it side to side and now breaking free. It's O'Mahony. He's got room in front of him. O'Mahony with a great carry all the way out to the Brookline side of the 40. Braintree with lots of room to run that time. Just over 31 minutes of action left here at Alumni Stadium. Braintree works it to the middle of the field now. Fundamentally, two teams knowing the sport very well. Rugby very new, still in the Bay State Conference. Not every team has a rugby program, but it's starting to become a lot more popular here in Massachusetts. And Braintree trying to use the middle of the field. One more look as Braintree finds herself free, continuing down the field and then falling down at the 10. A good rush by DeVito. Braintree with a couple of nice runs here in the second half. Pressman finds Pendergast. Pendergast with a little quick shift over to Bailey. Bailey with one of the Braintree tries. Five minutes in now as Braintree dives forward and scores the try. So Braintree has gone in front, 15-12. And now a very important kick. Braintree back in front since the first try, where they went ahead 5-0, but still, as you see, the 15 points on the board. Braintree still trying to convert for 2 more. Third different kicker, it looks like, Braintree trying, so obviously trying to find somebody to get a little bit more consistency in the kicking game. And it's going to be Pressman to try and boot it through. A reasonable angle here for Braintree to try and kick this one through. And the kick on the way from Pendergast hits the post, and both sides now catching the iron as that one stays out. Would have made it 17-12, and unfortunate bounce. So the lead is now for Braintree at 15-12, 28 and a half to go following the kickoff. Braintree again will possess. Post factoring in on both sides now, keeping 2 points off of each team's score. Highest scoring game that we've seen this season. Braintree continuing to improve game by game as this one sent down inside the 20, fielded very cleanly. And a quick tackle as Braintree taken down shy of the 30. Brookline close to getting the ball back, and it looks like they will. Right down the middle of the field. Braintree's 3-point lead now in jeopardy. Braintree, good job reading that one. Pressman was right there. As that ball is free. This will be booted out, and that one kicked out right around the 25. See the side out here for Brookline. Just able to get it past Donkum. Braintree now trying to get the tackle, and they allow a couple extra yards afterwards as the ball is forced to the far side. And now it's thrown up and almost all the way down the field. That was close. It was almost more of like a blind type of throw where it was thrown over the shoulders. Obviously, you're moving the ball from left to right across the field, so you're hoping somebody was there, but that was a dangerous throw. Braintree was ever there. They could have picked that one right away. With 25 and a half to go. Again, sent to the far side and out of play. So Brookline continues to threaten here to score. Trying to keep them off the board. Now the score here would put Brookline back in front. able to send it across the field, and then Braintree able to upend him inside the 10. Trying to push the pile back. And Braintree right there on command. Nice hit. Ball is free. And it will be a Braintree ball. So that worked out well for the home team. A good read and a really nice tackle. This one's sent down, and it's Brookline to get it on their own side of the field, trying to stretch it across, and an excellent tackle. Braintree's able to trip him up. A lot of contact being given as Braintree's just able to take him down before they got through traffic. Pressman being forced backwards as the ruck pushed Braintree back a bit. Some room is there now as Braintree can't come away with the tackle. And now able to knock him down. Ball in the middle of the field, just a little shuffle. And Braintree going to give up some space here. Ten yards out. We're going to see a stoppage here from the referee. Looks like he's talking with Braintree's Pendergast. So play will resume in a moment. As it's sent to the far side, and it goes out of bounds inside the 10. So a long wait as nobody went to get the ball on the far side with 22 minutes to go. And the whistle. Long wait as we wait to resume play. Braintree going to kick it away, the free kick, all the way out to the 40 where it's kept in on this side of the field, trying to switch it to the middle. And it's Braintree trying to rake that ball away. Looked like Brookline was considering trying to kick that one. So again, they go short with it, now diving towards the try line. Braintree has them stopped, but they're not far away from taking the lead again. Braintree needs to get somebody there to stop him, and it looked like Braintree jumped in front of it and stole it. And takeaway from Braintree. That's a big-time play here in this game. 15-12, Braintree holding on to the lead and able to make a timely stop. Able to force the turnover and keep Braintree in front. What has been close the entire way as Braintree boots it away. Again, the ball just outside the 40. As it's fielded cleanly and now forced to the outside, Braintree has to keep him pinned in here. Got a lot of space on the edge. As Braintree gets it back. So that one kicked out of bounds on the far side. So a substitution here for Braintree. Looks like both sides making a change. Braintree on the line out, and that's going to be illegal against Braintree up in the air, I believe. They weren't straight up. So it's going to be a scrum instead, which is not what Braintree wanted to see. Still another scrum. Second time we've seen a redo. Clock is continuing to move. Brookline on the move again with an opportunity to take the lead. Braintree trailed at halftime, 12-10. They have the only points so far here in the second half. 15-12 Braintree lead. Good job by Braintree to be right on it. Able to read that one. As this one booted out of bounds, just over midfield. So 16.5 remaining. Braintree trying to move it down the field, work it on the opposite side, and try and go up by 2 scores. Much cleaner this time in the air. Won't force themselves to the ground that time as quick as they could. We've seen a lot of balls dropped. So Braintree does not want to make another mistake here. Shy of midfield as Braintree continues it up. Tran is slowed down, continues moving it forward though, as he's lifted in the air for a moment. Braintree working it side to side now to the far side of the field. Trying to approach the middle of the Braintree B. Stonkham is taken down. "15 minutes left in this one. Braintree's lead is 15-12. Another scrum. Braintree has not had the ball on the Brookline side in a while, but continue to do a good job on defense, not allow any points here in the half. Using a lot of time here. Braintree finds the ball. And that's a tough one to handle. Ball still is free. And Braintree does scoop it up, but not able to advance. Scrum. Lots of them here in the second half. 13 minutes left. Just the one try here in the second half by Braintree. And it's the difference right now. Good push from Braintree. Brookline escapes with it. Now trying to break free. They have room on the far edge. And able to tackle him just shy of the 5-yard line. Braintree will kick this one away. Didn't see what the call was on the far side, but Braintree obviously happy to kick this one away and get it out of danger territory. So Braintree with a side out now, with 11 minutes to go. Controlled by Braintree as they work it across the field. One more look. If they could get it across, they'll have some room. As Tran tries to cut it across, they didn't make the extra pass there. Yards. Braintree has some space now. As not able to get it to the sideline, which Braintree wanted, as the ball is in bounce, and now just shy of the 45. Brookline has it, ball on the ground, as they work it across the field. And then stumbling as the ball is free. It's loose on the ground. Final 9:45 as we have a couple of substitutions on Brookline's side, and time still clicking away.
Can't see colors. Don't know the day of the week. I don't even know.
That ball goes out of bounds at the 40, 45 maybe on the far side. Under 9 to go. Braintree's lead is still 3, 15-12. Trying to close the gap, finish off this one. Eight minutes left. It's the scrum here. Braintree escapes with it. A lot of scrums here in the second half. The Braintree line able to move them forward. Trying to push the pile up the field. Trying to burn some precious time off this clock, but right now need to continue moving it down the field. As Braintree was knocked down quickly. And now possession will change. So 7 minutes to go. This one goes out of bounds. Braintree's 15-12 advantage. Right now in jeopardy. A lot of time being used here.
Hey, Joe Pendy, you got space to get in front.
Big side out here for Brookline. They're just 15 yards away from taking the lead. Good job by Braintree, able to deflect it.
Hey, do it again, Christian. That's fine.
Now a scrum to ensue.
Olsen, fast. Fast, Olsen. Christian, be aware. Eyes up, flanker, grenade. Go.
Ball is free as Brookline now trying to switch the field. The ball was dropped. And now continuing to force it to the far side. And the ball is loose. And Braintree trying to jump on it. And Play was blown dead. Braintree doing a great job defensively here in the second half. They have really slowed them down after an offensive first half for the Warriors, who led 12-10 at halftime, but have not scored yet here in the second half, as we're under 5 minutes to go now. And Braintree trying to close the door on their second straight win. Tonkum trying to stretch the field. Time on Braintree's side. Braintree looking for that one more score to just about put it away. Their only win of the season over Lincoln Sudbury, 10-7, so they're used to playing tight games. And Brookline somehow finds the ball as they work it across the field. Braintree can't get the tackle, and now barreling off players still down the field. Braintree cannot get the tackle as they work it all the way down and score the go-ahead score, the try. And that came out of nowhere. And with just under 4 minutes to go, Braintree gives up the lead here late. Braintree just could not take them down. So a very difficult situation there for the home team, who are moments away from holding on, but still plenty of time left. This is far from over. Looking for 2 more points. Right now, currently 17-15, Braintree down. Nonetheless, it'll take a try for Braintree to win this game. Has a kick on the way, and he missed it. Hooked it left. Plenty of leg on it. Neither side have been able to get the kicks to go through really that much here in this one. But obviously the difference in the game was 1-2 that Brookline got back in the first half. So now Braintree needs to hurry around. They can't waste time. Braintree kicks it short. And the tackle is high. They do not blow it dead. Braintree needs the ball back. It's Brookline trying to extend the lead. So we're going to see a scrum here.
The only problem is we're going to be within the 10-yard line.
1:40 to go. Very important scrum. Braintree needs the ball. And they find it. As Donkum going up over the top. Taken down, landing awkwardly. Pressman finds his way. Here he goes. Pressman down the sideline. Here he goes. Down towards the try line. Dives and scores. And Braintree with a valiant comeback to take the lead. All the way down. Pressman 50 yards down the field. And Braintree back in front, 20-17. What a final 5 minutes of action here at Alumni Stadium. Both sides with long runs down the field, and Braintree counters the punch. With a half minute to go, Braintree with a chance for 2 more. Braintree now set to kick it. The try on the far side by Pressman, the difference. As Braintree will kick it, looking for 2 more to make it a 22-17 score. And that kick's going to be short. So Braintree now has to kick it away. Brookline sending it to the far side, caught by Pressman. Trying to find the way down as Braintree wants to kick this ball out of bounds, and they're able to do so. And that will end the ball game as Braintree has secured a victory here at home, their second straight win by 3 points. 20-17, what a thrilling win for the home team as Braintree steals it late after it looked like Brookline was going to win it in the final moments, but Braintree with the try from Pressman in the final half minute wins this one here at home to move to 2-1 in what has been a thrilling start to the season through 3 games. Braintree 2-1 on the season, and obviously the winning play from Pressman 50 yards down the field to get the try to win the game, and Braintree with another win at home. They're now 2-0 here at Braintree High School, as that'll conclude our live stream broadcast here of Braintree Rugby. On behalf of Christine Patterson, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.